I never meant to hurt you, Ethan.
Yeah, so you've said. Just luckily I have someone in my life now that will never cause me pain. Someone I completely trust.
Hey, Teresa. Are you gonna tell Ethan that you knew he wasn't a crane, or not?
Whitney, you heard him. He's so down now. Maybe I'll tell him after he comes to grips with everything that's happened.
Look, if you're gonna do it soon, okay? Because secrets fester. And when the truth finally comes out, it's gonna hurt everyone involved. And you don't want this to be one of those secrets.
The last thing I want is to think about anything negative. You know, I've had my fill of you and whoever else knew that I was Sam Bennett's son and kept it from me.
Not Julian.
Why is she saying that? Why is she talking about Julian of all people?
I hate you! I can't stand you!
I'm so sorry.
For what? Why does she keep saying that?
Daddy, what happened?
Your coach, she gonna be all right? Well, it looks like she's coming too.
Oh, thank God, honey. You scared me half to death.
I'm so sorry. I never meant for it to be that way.
Mom, look, you're just still a little spacey, okay? But everything's all right. Everything's just gonna be fine.
I'm in the hospital.
Sweetheart, where else do you think you would be?
What happened to me?
You passed out. You was all shook up over something, then you just passed out. What's gotten you so shaken up, honey?
Sorry it took so long. I was in the ER. What happened?
Oh, I'm fine. Dr. Robbins, you can go back to your patients.
Yeah, from the looks of things, you may be my newest one.
Oh, I'm fine. I just had a low blood sugar attack. You know, I didn't have any lunch today.
You know better than that, Eve.
I know, and I'm gonna promise you that I'm gonna get something to eat right now.
I'm sorry, doctor. Not until I checked you out.
No, it's not necessary.
Thank you, doctor. I would be happy if you did.
Come on, Mom, you're always telling us that doctors know best.
Well, it seems like I'm outnumbered.
There's a free exam room right down the hall. Come on. This shouldn't take too long.
It looks like she's gonna be all right.
Yeah, sure she will.
You okay?
Yeah, you know, Sam, the strangest thing happened. When Eve was out cold, she kept saying Julian's name. Now, why the hell would she do that?
If Julian and Alistair could make your father disappear, then they could do the same thing to you. Especially if they feel you're getting too close to the truth. They're ruthless when they feel threatened.
And I'm persistent when I know I'm on the right track. They're not scaring me off no matter how hard they try.
Well, what if they do more than try? What if they do the same thing to you?
Shirley, the word is murder.
No, I haven't given up trying to figure out who tipped the tabloid about my paternity. But just right now, I want to concentrate on happier things. Teresa's and my wedding.
Oh, I'm glad, Ethan. I truly am glad.
Oh, it'll be a brand new start for us.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Oh, if only I had made the same choice when I was your age, things would have been so different.
Look, Mother, don't you get it? I don't want to know about you or your affair with Sam Bennett.
Like it or not, Ethan, he is your father.
Because you slept with him? Because our blood types match? That's not enough for me to give a damn about him.
Oh, Ethan, please.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to tell her the truth. You wanted to know how we were doing. We're fine, all right? Now, if you'll excuse us.
I'll catch up. Okay. I never thought my own son could hate me so much.
No, he doesn't hate you. He's just having a rough time accepting who his real father is.
Oh, if only he would just give Sam a chance.
I know, that's what I tell him too, but give him some time.
Oh, I thank God that you and Ethan are together.
I say the same thing in my prayers every morning. I love him with all of my heart.
Then you'll take care of him forever?
For the rest of my life, if he'll let me.
You know, Mom has never had low blood sugar before.
Yeah, I know. I think it's something much, much more myself.
Now, she must be overworked.
Sam, she's always overworked. I think it's something else.
Were you with her when she fainted?
Yeah, it was completely out of the blue. She was watching some TV program and I had to say her name several times just to get her attention. And when I did, she looked at me with these panicked eyes and said, "I'm sorry." Then she just collapsed.
What was she watching?
You know, one of those TV shows where they expose your life in front of a whole audience and everything just breaks out in a big fight. You know the kind.
Hey, well, maybe I can find it in here. Oh, here we go. Must have been the Larry Winger show. Today's topic was women with secrets and how they could destroy their families.
Well, there goes that theory. I mean, Eve wouldn't be into that kind of stuff. Well, it had been something else that shook her up.
Yeah. Must have been.
Well, everything looks normal, but I'd like to run a quick blood test before I let you go.
Blood test? For what?
Don't argue with the doctor.
Well, as long as it doesn't take long, I still have rounds to finish.
Don't we all? Look, I want you to rest here till I come back.
Yes, doctor. Oh, God, what am I gonna do? Come in. Oh, Father. I'm so glad you're here.
I heard you fainted. I'm concerned about you, Eve.
That makes two of us, Father.
Tell me what happened.
Oh, you know how I was trying to help Chad find the names of his birth parents.
Yes, I'm sure he appreciates your help.
Well, I'm afraid that he may be the baby that I had with Julian Crane. I'm afraid that I might be his mother.
How is that possible? You told me the child died right after it was born.
Oh, that's what the doctors told me, but I'm starting to wonder now if maybe they didn't lie or make a mistake. Chad is waiting for his DNA test results right now. What if it turns out that he's my son?
There could be many ramifications.
TC has no idea that I was ever involved with Julian. Besides that, Whitney is falling in love with Chad.
Calm down, Eve. You don't know anything for certain yet.
No. Oh, but if I'm right, my past is about to destroy the lives of everyone that I love.
I hope they didn't murder my father. I hope to God he's still somewhere out there. Whatever went down, I know that Julian and Alistair are involved because they've gone to such great lengths to cover it up.
I can't kill my own sister. I would disobey father's orders. Maybe if I talk to Sharon, I can convince her to drop Louise, and I'll just have to get rid of him. That's it. I'll talk some sense into her. Brother to sister.
As hard as it is for me to believe that Julian and Alistair could kill someone, if they did it once and they could do it again. And I swear, if anything happens to you, I won't stop until I can prove that they're behind it.
Why did you have to say that? You just signed your own death warrant, Sharon.
Hey, I don't want you worrying about Julian or Alistair.
How can I not? You've thrown down the gauntlet and told them that you won't give up until you find out what they did to your father. They're not going to take that very well. If you think that you can shut me up with kisses and... Oh, you're right.
Of course, Luis and Sheridan are still alive. I couldn't very well shoot them in cold blood without some sort of plan. Yes, Father, I understand the urgency. I'll take care of it. Father's certainly not going to protect me. I have to protect myself.
May I help you? Mr. Crane.
Yes, I would like an espresso. And, I'm looking for a book.
Title?
I'm afraid I don't have one.
No problem. Author.
Well, I don't have that either. Actually, I'm looking for a mystery, a murder mystery.
We've got dozens, but maybe I'll know it. How was the murder committed?
That's what I'd like to know. Let's see, the book was recommended to me by a friend, but I wouldn't let him tell me the plot. All I know is that the killer got away with his crime.
You say it's fiction?
Well, now that you mention it, it may be based on a real case.
Well, that's an entirely different kettle of fish. But I know where we can start. We have an excellent anthology of true murders committed during the 20th century. I should warn you, though, it's quite detailed, even grisly. One could even think of it as a how-to manual for committing the perfect crime. You wouldn't want to sell it to the wrong person.
Sounds like just the ticket. I mean, I'm sure I'll find what I'm looking for in there.
I'll get it for you, then. I'll be right back, sir.
God, what is taking so long?
Oh, TC, calm down. She's only been gone a few minutes. Gotta give the doctor some time to check her out. Chad, I heard the DNA results are in.
Yeah, that's right. We, was trying to figure out what it all means.
Yeah, we were waiting for my mother to come back and help us interpret the computer when this happened. Look, I'm so sorry, Chad. I know how long you've been waiting to find out the name of your parents.
Hey, don't worry about it. Look, your mom's health is the most important thing right now. Coach, all this waiting's pretty frustrating, ain't it?
Yeah, you got that right. Hey, you, want to take a little walk?
Oh, I don't know.
Sweetheart, go ahead. I'll let you know if there's any news on your mom.
Okay.
Make some couple, huh?
Couple? Sam, they're just friends. Whitney doesn't have any time for a serious guy right now. I mean, her #1 priority is her game.
Look, I know she's committed to tennis, but you could pick a worse first boyfriend for her than Chad.
Yeah, someday. The boy doesn't turn out to be Julian Crane's son.